Okay, sellers. So how should you handle a request for repairs? Okay, so let's just put it out there. Whether you are a buyer or a seller, no matter how big or small the request for repairs is, it is something that needs to be negotiated and agreed upon between both parties. Just because an inspection report has 74 issues listed on the report, it doesn't mean that the seller has to fix, repair, or give a credit for all 74 of those issues. A lot of the times, us realtors are coaching our buyers and telling our sellers that the main things that we want to fix and or give a credit for are safety issues, hazardous issues, things that are going to cause harm to the buyers. Those are the most important things that we look at when it comes to the inspection report. When it comes to those cosmetic fixes, those things that are just not aesthetically pleasing or just ugly to look at, those are the things that sellers tend to shy away from when it comes to fixing anything on the report. Okay, but from a seller's perspective, what's going to be more beneficial? Actually repairing the issue or giving a credit? And my answer is, what's the thing that's going to get the overall deal done? At the end of the day, some buyers are going to hold some issues more near and dear to their heart. They're going to want them fixed. They don't want a credit for it. They want to go in there and they want to make sure that it is fixed to the T. Also, please take note, some lenders will not approve a loan if there's major deficiencies in the home, meaning the inspector went in there and they found major structural issues or hazardous issues. A lender is not going to approve that. A lender is going to say, you need to fix that, Mr. Seller, before we actually approve this loan. So in that case, then the seller's forced to fix things. On the other end, when is it beneficial for a seller to give a credit? Okay, so a benefit to giving a credit is that it offsets the buyer's closing costs by the cost of repairs. So this actually could be a win-win situation for both the seller and the buyer for many reasons. One of the reasons being is that it ensures that the buyers are satisfied with the work being done. They can pick the contractors, they can see the work that's being done, and you don't have to worry about them coming in after the fact and being dissatisfied with the work that the seller has done to the home or wanting something more specific or wanting something fixed a different way. That prevents a lot of deals from going through at times. So giving a credit to the buyer could be very beneficial and a win-win situation. But at the end of the day, no matter what, if it's a fix, if the seller fixes the problem or the repair or actually gives a credit, what's important to know is that it's negotiable between both parties. Either party needs to come and have a meeting of the minds and make sure that they're being a little reasonable in the request that they're offering. The seller needs to be reasonable in the response that they're giving. In today's market, it's a little bit different just because 2021 is crazy, and so sellers are really getting whatever they want. They're selling their homes as is. The home could have some problems and they're still able to sell their homes and still not give a dime towards a credit or a repair. But that's today's market. Once the market actually levels out, those types of selling tactics are going to disappear, and we're going to go back to the way things were, where we're actually having to come to a meeting of the minds and come to that negotiation table. Okay, so at the end of the day, whether you're giving a credit or you're actually doing the repair, remember, everything is negotiable. And one of the most important tips that I want to remind sellers is that if for some reason the deal falls through because you guys could not come to a meeting of the minds, what happens is if you go back on the market, you do have to indeed disclose the issues that were found in that previous inspection report. Sometimes that could be an actual deal breaker. So keep that in mind when you're selling your home and you're trying to negotiate those repairs, albeit the actual repair, albeit a credit, albeit reducing the sales price or the listing price of the home. Whatever it is, just make sure it's the best decision to get the deal done. That's what I have for you guys today. If you like some of my tips, make sure that you like, subscribe, or ring that bell so that you get notified every time a new video comes out. Thanks so much, and I'll see you guys next time.